with Levitaz. And Adrian, tell us what's new with your line.
Yeah, basically we have the 3 new kiteboards here in front of us. They are not completely new because they're actually revisions of our existing models we had in the last years. We have the Match, the EXO, and the EXO Pocket. And here we have our brand new hydrofoil front wing, the high aspect 850.
Yeah, so talk to me about the new front wing. You said you guys redesigned it?
This one is actually a completely new model. It's the smallest one of our high aspect lines. It has a surface area of 850 square centimeters and an aspect ratio of 7, meaning it's not the highest aspect ratio in our range actually. However, this makes it still able to ride it very agile. Like just the other day I was riding it here in the wave, and actually a friend of mine also tried it, and he says in the wave it feels like a shortboard. So you still have kind of the advantages from the high aspect wings.
Yeah.
So it lifts up quite well, has a good top speed, but it's still quite agile.
Got that surfy feel to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we pair it with a 60 centimeter fuselage. We also have a 55 in the range. If you want it even more agile, more turny, and with the 250 rear wing, which we also use for all our high aspect wings.
Awesome. Talk to me about the boards.
So I guess what's special about also our hydrofoils and our boards, everything's made in Europe. So our hydrofoils are made in Austria, and this new board range is also made now entirely in Portugal. Basically what we did with those boards now is that they're full carbon construction, and they have a high density foam, meaning that they're not eating water when you have a ding in your board, meaning you don't have to end your session just because, I don't know.
You're worried about getting your board waterlogged.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with this one, you can wait a bit with the repair. It's not gonna soak water.
Yeah.
It's super light given its full carbon construction. We, for this board and for all of the range now, focused a bit more on details. So basically we have a bit of a more distinctive tail shape in all of the new boards. And with this new manufacturing technique, we were really able to go into details of the shape. So we always had this idea of a board in our 3D files, but most of the manufacturers couldn't actually bring it to life, and now we're really happy that it actually came out like we wanted it. And yeah, so it's basically revisions of our existing boards, from Levitaz.
Yeah.
The EXO is probably our best seller, our most popular board. It's I would say, high performance board for advanced riders. If you're more new and maybe a little bit heavier rider, I would recommend the Match board. But the EXO is really the board that makes everyone happy. Like you really, you can do everything with it, and it starts burning relatively early. And if you really want to go into strapless, and if you're a more advanced rider, I'd recommend the EXO Pocket actually. It's quite a fun board for I would say, dock starts. I love to use this for pumping, for wake surfing behind the boat if you have a nice wave, or if you're like an experienced rider, this is the board you want to go to. It's not much board.
It's little for sure.
So you need to be good on your foil, but it's my favorite board in our range actually. I love to ride this. I love to ride it with the 850 actually. The 850 is also what I use for wing foiling, so that's quite nice about this wing.
It's versatile.
It works really nicely when it's windy for the wing, and it works in every kind of conditions with the kite foil.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's our new range, our new pieces that we have in our portfolio right now. Actually now with changing these boards, we have, like I said before, everything in Portugal now. So everything's made in Europe. We're quite proud of that, having a low CO2 footprint with our manufacturing, and really make sure that we can produce the best quality.
Awesome. Well, the wind's coming up. Are you going to go kite?
I'm probably going to go for wing foil session. It looks windy enough, and then when it's not gusty, wing foil is nicer.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for your time.
Well,
awesome.
Thank you.